So I have a 3D model. So I wanted that to be one of the questions around team optimization. I'm like, great, because I love the 3D model. I have a 3C model. Like I break everything into models, and it's the only way my brain works.
The way to do
I'm
it.
like,
Yep.
yeah, and I'm probably like a typical founder with 78 things in my head, typical type A executive, like
Yeah.
78 things in my head, and my head is, 4 pages ahead of my mouth, and my mouth goes fast. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because that really resonated with me, and I won't do the service that you would in explaining it.
Yeah, of
So I
course.
gave you my 3D model, but I love your doers, delegators, and decision makers. Can you talk about that and how to optimize roles for that?
Yeah, of course. So the ideology is really that there's three levels of team. So we call them behind the scenes, like you wouldn't tell someone they're a D1, D2, or D3. But we
Right.
categorize team members by D1, which is going to be a decision maker, D2, which is going to be a delegator, which is really like a manager, and then D3, which is a doer. And this is really important because oftentimes we hire people and we have no real understanding of their role other than we were told we should hire them most of the time, especially if you're in some
Right.
type of coaching or mentorship or anything else. They're like, oh, yeah, just hire an operations manager. Well, what does an operations manager do? Right. So you want to get really clear, especially when you're hiring, but also let's say we come in, you already have a big team.